Have you ever noticed how the morning, with its quiet stillness, holds the potential to shape your entire day? In a world that pulls us in 1,000 directions, Buddhist morning habits offer a profound reminder: the way we start our day matters. These rituals are not just about waking up, but truly awakening to the present moment, to our inner selves, and to the boundless possibilities each day brings. The beauty of these habits lies in their simplicity. They aren't tied to fancy tools or rigid schedules, but are deeply rooted in ancient wisdom that prioritizes inner harmony over external distractions. While modern life often demands we hit the ground running, Buddhist practices encourage us to pause, reflect, and approach the day with intention. Imagine beginning each morning not with hurried thoughts or endless notifications, but with clarity and purpose. Buddhist morning habits transform the mundane into the meaningful, infusing the simplest acts with mindfulness and grace. They remind us that peace is not found in the absence of chaos, but in how we choose to respond to it. These practices are more than routines. They are profound lessons in self-awareness, resilience, and gratitude. They guide us to move through life with presence, finding calm amidst the storm. By embracing these timeless rituals, we don't just create better mornings. We unlock a deeper connection to ourselves and the world around us. Are you ready to uncover the wisdom that lies in the quiet moments of dawn? Let's explore the practices that can transform not only your mornings, but your entire approach to life. The power of silence. In the stillness of the early morning, before the world stirs with its usual chaos, lies an extraordinary power: silence. For Buddhist practitioners, this silence is not merely the absence of noise, but a sacred space, a deliberate pause that holds the potential to transform the entire day. While the modern world often beckons us to jump headfirst into the flurry of notifications, emails, and endless to-do lists, Buddhist teachings invite us to take a different path. To begin the day by embracing quietude. This practice of silence is a purposeful act, one that cultivates a deeper connection with the self. In these moments, when the external distractions are set aside, the mind is given the chance to rest, to settle like a calm lake after a storm. It is in this stillness that clarity arises. Without the constant noise of the outside world, we can truly hear the whispers of our own thoughts, the subtleties of our emotions, and the wisdom of our inner voice. This silence is not an empty void. It is a profound presence. It is a practice of being fully aware, of the breath that flows in and out, of the heartbeat that sustains us, and of the precious opportunity that each new morning brings. It reminds us that we are not defined by the external busyness of life, but by the stillness we carry within. Through this quiet contemplation, we begin to understand that peace is not something we must chase, but something we can uncover within ourselves. In the modern age, silence can feel uncomfortable or even foreign. Many of us are conditioned to equate productivity with constant action, believing that to pause is to fall behind. But Buddhist wisdom teaches us the opposite, that it is in the pause, in the quiet moments, that we find our strength. Silence is not about doing nothing. It is about creating space. Space to observe our thoughts without judgment, to process our emotions with compassion, and to approach the day ahead with a sense of intention and balance. This practice of silence also cultivates a powerful sense of mindfulness. Without the distractions of noise or hurried activity, we become acutely aware of the present moment. The morning light filtering through the window, the rhythm of our breathing, the stillness of the world. These become vivid and alive. Such awareness fosters gratitude, grounding us in the simple yet profound beauty of being alive. What's truly remarkable about this practice is its ripple effect. When we begin our day in silence, we carry its benefits throughout the hours that follow. A silent morning fosters mental clarity, reducing the clutter of unnecessary thoughts. It enhances our ability to focus, allowing us to approach tasks with a calm and steady mind. And perhaps most importantly, it enables us to respond to life's challenges thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Modern research now confirms what Buddhist practitioners have known for centuries. Silence has a profound impact on the mind and body. Studies reveal that starting the day in quiet contemplation lowers stress levels, reduces anxiety, and enhances overall well-being. It helps to regulate our emotional responses, making us less likely to be overwhelmed by the inevitable ups and downs of daily life. But beyond the measurable benefits, the true essence of silence lies in its ability to reconnect us with our own humanity. It strips away the noise of the outside world, revealing the quiet truths within. It reminds us that amidst the chaos of life, there is a still point, a place of calm and clarity that we can always return to. This is the gift of silence, a gift that costs nothing but offers everything. By embracing silence as part of our morning ritual, we are making a conscious choice to start the day not with haste, but with harmony. We are choosing to honor the sacred pause, to listen deeply, and to move forward with purpose and presence. In a world that often feels overwhelming, this practice is a profound act of self-care, a way to cultivate inner peace that no external circumstance can shake. So, as the sun rises and a new day begins, consider this. Instead of reaching for your phone or rushing into the demands of the day, take a moment to simply sit in silence. Breathe, reflect, be. In doing so, you may discover that the quietest moments of the morning are, in fact, the most powerful. Mindful breathing and meditation. At the heart of Buddhist morning rituals lies the profound practice of mindful breathing and meditation. These habits are not just about sitting still. They are about cultivating a deeper awareness of life itself, beginning with the breath. The act of breathing, often overlooked in its simplicity, becomes a gateway to the present moment, a moment free from the weight of past regrets or future worries. Through mindful breathing, practitioners anchor their thoughts, calming the storms of the mind and inviting a sense of clarity and peace. Each inhale and exhale is a reminder of life's impermanence, a rhythm that continues regardless of external chaos. In focusing on the breath, one learns to let go of distractions and return to the essence of being. This practice is a refuge, offering a space where the mind can rest and the body can align with a sense of inner harmony. With every breath, practitioners gently bring their awareness back to the present, breaking the cycle of overthinking and fostering a mindset of mindfulness. Meditation deepens this connection. It's not merely about sitting in silence, but about creating an intentional space for introspection, gratitude, and purpose. In the stillness of meditation, practitioners observe their thoughts, not as obstacles, but as passing clouds in the vast sky of the mind. This act of non-judgmental observation cultivates emotional resilience, teaching individuals to navigate life's challenges with grace and balance. Many begin their meditation by setting intentions for the day ahead. Unlike rigid goals, focused on external achievements, these intentions reflect a desire to live with kindness, patience, or mindfulness. They serve as gentle guides, aligning actions with deeper values and creating a sense of purpose that extends throughout the day. Others use this time to reflect on gratitude, acknowledging the gifts of life that are often taken for granted. This practice rewires the mind to focus on abundance rather than lack, fostering a sense of joy and contentment. Scientific research now supports what Buddhist practitioners have known for centuries. Just a few minutes of morning meditation can significantly lower cortisol levels, the body's primary stress hormone. This reduction in stress translates to a more centered and positive mindset, enhancing emotional resilience and improving overall well-being. Meditation also stimulates the brain's prefrontal cortex, the area responsible for focus, decision-making, and emotional regulation. This alignment of mind and body creates a foundation for a day filled with clarity and intention. The beauty of mindful breathing and meditation lies in their accessibility. You don't need a serene mountaintop or hours of uninterrupted time. All it takes is a quiet moment, a comfortable seat, and a willingness to pause. By dedicating even a few minutes each morning to these practices, you cultivate a sense of inner stability that anchors you amidst life's inevitable uncertainties. This is not merely a habit, but a way of being, a gentle yet profound reminder that peace is always within reach, one breath at a time. Connecting with nature. In Buddhist philosophy, the connection to nature is more than admiration. It is an understanding of our place within the larger web of existence. Morning rituals often include a deliberate interaction with the natural world. Whether it's a mindful walk, observing the sunrise, or simply listening to the rustling leaves or birdsong, these moments in nature are more than refreshing. They are grounding, a way to return to the essence of life itself. In stepping outside and immersing in the natural world, practitioners are reminded of life's impermanence and interconnectedness. The sunrise serves as a metaphor for new beginnings, a daily renewal that mirrors the impermanence of all things. The sound of wind through the trees or the sight of dew on grass invites a sense of awe and wonder, encouraging a shift from the busyness of the mind to the beauty of the present moment. This practice is not merely about observing nature, but about being in it. By walking slowly and deliberately, noticing the texture of the earth beneath one's feet or the warmth of the morning sun, practitioners cultivate mindfulness. This mindful presence deepens the connection to the world around them, dissolving the illusion of separation between self and nature. The benefits of connecting with nature extend far beyond spiritual insights. Modern research highlights the tangible impact of these practices on mental and physical health. Exposure to natural light in the morning helps regulate circadian rhythms, improving sleep quality at night and boosting energy levels during the day. Immersing in nature has also been shown to elevate mood, reduce anxiety, and lower levels of stress. But the wisdom of this connection goes even deeper. Nature serves as a teacher, offering lessons in patience, resilience, and surrender. A tree, standing firm through storms and seasons, reminds us of the strength found in stillness. A stream, flowing effortlessly around obstacles, teaches adaptability. By observing these natural phenomena, we gain insights that enrich our own lives. Connecting with nature each morning is not a luxury, but a necessity, a way to realign with the rhythms of the earth and ourselves. It is a practice of grounding, a moment to pause and remember the simplicity and beauty of being alive. In these quiet interactions, we find not only solace but inspiration, a sense of belonging to something far greater than ourselves. Through nature, we rediscover the present moment, the sacredness of life, and the wisdom that comes from simply being. Gratitude practice. As the sun rises and the world awakens, Buddhist practitioners begin their day with a heartfelt expression of gratitude. This practice is more than a fleeting acknowledgement of life's blessings. It is a deliberate and profound act of shifting perspective. Gratitude in Buddhist tradition is not limited to grand moments or significant achievements. It encompasses the simple and often overlooked gifts of life. The breath that sustains us, the opportunity of another day, the warmth of relationships, and the lessons of challenges, all are seen as blessings worthy of recognition. In reflecting on gratitude, practitioners gently redirect their focus from what is missing to what is present, from lack to abundance. This act is transformative, not only for the mind but for the spirit. Gratitude opens the heart, fostering a deep sense of joy and contentment. It is a practice that softens the edges of life's struggles, reminding us that even amidst difficulty, there is much to appreciate. The beauty of this practice lies in its simplicity. It does not require elaborate rituals or extended time. A few quiet moments to acknowledge the blessings in one's life are enough to create a shift. Gratitude is a lens through which the world becomes more vibrant, relationships grow deeper, and challenges feel less insurmountable. Modern science echoes the wisdom of this ancient practice. Research shows that gratitude rewires the brain, enhancing neural pathways associated with happiness and reducing the activity of areas linked to stress. By starting the day with gratitude, we prime our minds to seek out positivity, creating a ripple effect that influences how we perceive and respond to events throughout the day. Gratitude also fosters a sense of resilience, helping us navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease. But gratitude is more than a mental exercise. It is a way of living. It invites us to pause, to truly see and appreciate the world around us. It reminds us that life's greatest treasures are often found in the smallest moments: a smile from a loved one, the taste of a morning tea, the soft light of dawn. By beginning the day with this practice, we cultivate a mindset of abundance, one that carries us through the day with grace and positivity. Setting intentions. In the Buddhist tradition, mornings are a time not for crafting to-do lists but for setting intentions, gentle yet powerful guides that shape the day ahead. These intentions are not about ticking off tasks or meeting deadlines, but about embodying values and cultivating qualities of the heart and mind. Whether it's practicing kindness, embracing patience, or staying mindful amidst life's busyness, these intentions serve as a compass, aligning actions with deeper purpose. The act of setting intentions is inherently mindful. It requires pausing to reflect on what truly matters, tuning into the values that guide us, and envisioning how we want to move through the world. This practice creates a sense of clarity and focus, offering an alternative to the hurried and reactive pace of modern life. Instead of being pulled in 100 directions, intentions help us center ourselves, ensuring that our energy is directed toward what is meaningful. Unlike rigid goals, intentions are flexible and forgiving. They are not about achieving perfection, but about cultivating awareness. If the intention is to practice kindness and a moment of impatience arises, it becomes an opportunity for self-reflection rather than self-criticism. This compassionate approach fosters growth and self-acceptance, encouraging us to stay aligned with our values even when challenges arise. Setting intentions also transforms the mundane into the meaningful. A simple interaction, like holding a door open for someone, becomes an expression of kindness. A moment of frustration becomes a chance to practice patience. In this way, intentions infuse the day with purpose, turning ordinary moments into opportunities for personal growth and connection. The impact of this practice extends beyond the individual. When we move through the day with intention, our actions ripple outward, influencing those around us. A kind word, a patient response, or a mindful presence can inspire others to act in kind, creating a cycle of positivity that extends far beyond the self. Modern psychology supports the power of intention setting. Research shows that aligning actions with personal values reduces feelings of overwhelm and increases a sense of purpose. It helps prioritize what truly matters, fostering a sense of fulfillment and well-being. By beginning the day with intentions, we create a mental framework that guides our decisions and actions, making the day feel more purposeful and less chaotic. Ultimately, setting intentions is a practice of mindful living. It reminds us that we are not passive participants in life, but active creators of our experience. By choosing how we wish to feel and act, we reclaim our power to shape each day with intention and meaning. It is a practice that grounds us, connects us to our values, and invites us to approach life with openness and purpose. Mindful eating. In the quiet of the morning, the simple act of eating becomes a sacred ritual in Buddhist practice. Mindful eating is not about filling the stomach quickly to start the day, but about nourishing the body and spirit with awareness and gratitude. Each bite is an opportunity to pause, to savor, and to reflect on the journey of the food before it reached the table. From the seeds planted in the earth to the hands that harvested, transported, and prepared it, mindful eating is a way to honor the interconnectedness of all life. This practice encourages slowing down, allowing one to truly experience the flavors, textures, and aromas of the meal. It transforms eating from a mechanical act into an immersive, grounding experience. In Buddhist tradition, meals are often consumed in silence, a space where distractions are set aside, and the focus is placed solely on the act of eating. This silence amplifies the sense of gratitude, creating a moment to reflect on the abundance that sustains life. Mindful eating also teaches an important lesson: the recognition of enough. In savoring each bite, practitioners become attuned to their body's signals of hunger and fullness, reducing the tendency to overeat or rush through meals. It cultivates a healthier relationship with food, where nourishment becomes a mindful choice rather than a hurried necessity. The benefits of this practice extend beyond the spiritual realm. Modern science confirms that eating mindfully improves digestion, as the body has time to activate the processes needed to break down and absorb nutrients. It also helps regulate appetite, reducing the likelihood of overeating and fostering a more balanced approach to nutrition. At its core, mindful eating is an expression of gratitude and respect for the food itself, for the people who contributed to its journey, and for the body that it nourishes. It is a moment to connect with the present, to step out of the rush of the day, and to embrace the act of eating as a celebration of life. Acts of compassion. Compassion is the heartbeat of Buddhism, a guiding principle that permeates every aspect of life, including the early hours of the day. Buddhist practitioners often begin their mornings with small acts of kindness or heartfelt aspirations to benefit others. These acts, though seemingly simple, carry profound significance, setting the tone for a day rooted in love, connection, and purpose. Whether it's offering a prayer for someone's well-being, preparing food for a loved one, or sharing a genuine smile with a stranger, each act of compassion becomes a ripple of positivity. In Buddhism, these gestures are not performed for recognition, but as a natural expression of interconnectedness, the understanding that all beings are deeply linked, and our happiness is intertwined with the happiness of others. Compassionate acts are also an opportunity for mindfulness. By fully engaging in these moments, practitioners embody the essence of present moment awareness. Preparing a cup of tea for someone is not just a task, but an act of care. Extending a kind word becomes a bridge of understanding. These actions, no matter how small, have the power to uplift not only others, but also the giver. Scientific research supports the transformative power of compassion. Engaging in acts of kindness releases oxytocin, often referred to as the love hormone, which fosters feelings of connection, reduces stress, and promotes a sense of well-being. Compassion also activates the brain's reward centers, creating a positive feedback loop that encourages further acts of kindness. By starting the day with compassion, practitioners align themselves with one of life's highest purposes, to contribute to the happiness and well-being of others. This focus on giving fosters a sense of fulfillment that material pursuits cannot replicate. It reminds us that the true measure of a life well lived lies not in what we accumulate, but in what we give. In embracing compassion as a morning practice, we cultivate a mindset of generosity and empathy that extends into the rest of the day. It is a way to transform ordinary interactions into meaningful connections, to approach challenges with patience and understanding, and to carry a sense of warmth and humanity into everything we do. Compassion, in its simplicity and power, becomes a beacon of light guiding us through the day ahead. Embracing the wisdom of Buddhist mornings. To weave the wisdom of Buddhist mornings into your own life does not demand a dramatic transformation or the abandonment of your current routine. Instead, it invites you to take small, deliberate steps toward greater mindfulness and peace. The beauty of these practices lies in their accessibility and simplicity, offering a way to align your mornings with a deeper sense of purpose without overwhelming your daily schedule. Begin with one practice, perhaps silence. In a world buzzing with constant notifications, the act of sitting quietly for even a few minutes can feel revolutionary. It might be in the first light of dawn, as you sit with your thoughts, or simply as you sip your morning tea without distractions. This small shift, this deliberate pause, allows the mind to settle and creates a sense of spaciousness that carries into the rest of your day. Or start with gratitude. Upon waking, reflect on the blessings in your life. These need not be grand gestures or monumental achievements. Often, the most profound sources of joy are found in the smallest details. The warmth of a blanket, the rhythm of your breath, or the promise of a new day. By beginning with gratitude, you create a foundation of abundance, a mindset that seeks joy even amidst life's inevitable challenges. As you grow comfortable with one practice, consider introducing others. Mindful breathing, for example, can be as simple as taking a few deep, intentional breaths before stepping into the flow of the day. These moments of mindfulness, though fleeting, anchor you to the present, helping you face the day's demands with calm and clarity. When it feels right, extend your practice to mindful eating. This could mean savoring your breakfast without rushing, or acknowledging the journey of your food before it reached your plate. Such small acts transform the mundane into the meaningful, reminding you to honor the interconnectedness of life. Acts of compassion, too, can be woven seamlessly into your mornings. Perhaps it's preparing coffee for a loved one, sending a kind message to a friend, or even silently wishing well to the world. These gestures, though small, set a tone of generosity and empathy that shapes how you interact with others throughout the day. The essence of embracing Buddhist morning habits is not about adding more to your to-do list, but about approaching what you already do with intention and mindfulness. It is about shifting your perspective, transforming routine moments into opportunities for connection with yourself, with others, and with the world around you. Modern life often demands that we hit the ground running, rushing from one task to the next. Yet, the wisdom of Buddhist mornings reminds us that how we begin our day profoundly influences how the rest unfolds. By starting with mindfulness, you lay a foundation of clarity, resilience, and peace, equipping yourself to meet the day's challenges with grace. And the benefits are not confined to the morning hours. These practices ripple outward, shaping the way you navigate the rest of the day. A morning of silence fosters clearer communication. An act of compassion inspires more kindness in your interactions. A moment of gratitude softens the edges of a stressful encounter. Adopting these habits does not require perfection or rigid adherence. It is not about achieving an idealized morning, but about finding what resonates with you. Some days, you might embrace silence. On others, you might find solace in gratitude. The key is to approach each practice with openness and sincerity, allowing it to enrich your life in its own way. Ultimately, the wisdom of Buddhist mornings lies in their gentle reminder that the path to peace begins with the choices we make each day. By prioritizing mindfulness over haste, intention over reaction, and connection over distraction, you cultivate a life that feels not only more manageable but more meaningful. In embracing these practices, you do more than transform your mornings. You transform your relationship with yourself and the world, one mindful moment at a time. If this resonates with you and you're ready to explore more about mindfulness, spirituality, and the transformative power of Buddhist wisdom, be sure to like this video, share it with someone who could use a peaceful start to their day, and subscribe to our channel for more insights. Hit the bell icon so you won't miss our next deep dive into timeless teachings that can reshape your life. Let's journey toward mindfulness together,